Hello and welcome to Chalk Talk for the month of January here at Washington Elementary School. I have our spirit stick with us here today. It's amazing what these kids will do for a little spirit stick, little orange and black paint and a little pom-pom. We give this away at the assembly each time we have an assembly for the class who kind of displays a lot of school spirit, so they get to keep this spirit stick in their room. Just thought I'd share a little excitement we have here at Nighthawk Country here at Washington. It's been a great month. It's been a wonderful month of January, and the kids are really working hard. January typically is a very good learning month, and boy, this is one of our better ones. As I go around and travel the classrooms and the hallways, the kids are really on task and really understanding why we're at school. I think they've had a nice break, and welcome back, certainly. A few just quick notes here on our Chalk Talk here. Altering our craft. Let me explain that saying a little bit. Yeah, if your kiddo comes home and says, well, I'm in a different reading group, in a different room, and a different teacher, and that's okay. We're altering our craft a little bit because we have a need to teach your child at their current level. And we just finished up some assessments here in the month of January, and we want to know where those kiddos are at and certainly teach them at their level. So that's okay if you hear that. Trust us, that's a good thing. We are doing our due diligence to teach our kiddos here at Washington at their level where they're at, and we want to do everything we can to help them. So we can certainly explain that more if you need, but it's just best practice. In the mornings, if you're running a little bit late, remember stop by the main office there and bring your child into the office so Mrs. Smith can check you off as being a little bit tardy. Once in a while that happens, and we just ask you to stop in. Don't leave the kiddo out in your car and send them in. If you are absent by chance, please send in a note. You can go electronic reply on the computer off of our Firefly system, or you can simply, the old-fashioned way, just call into the office and tell Mrs. Smith why the child is absent. Okay, so we got the old-fashioned way, we got the new way. Anyway, please just let us know if your child is absent. Sometimes relying on them to pull the note out of the folder and handing it in sometimes doesn't always work and can cause other trouble. So if you suspect that and you still see it in the folder, maybe just call Mrs. Smith yourself and go from there. Homework. I'm not sure how to simplify this one. Just do it. Hey students, it's just time to do it, right? We all have extra work we have to do. Sometimes it reinforces what was taught that day or that unit or that lesson. And I think it's our job as parents to help them, provide that routine for them, a certain area, a place maybe that they do homework. It's off limits for other kids for a couple minutes. The dog's not in there interrupting them, whatever you need to do. But we need to get back to, this is our business, right? And we have to work with you. So parents, continue to work with us there. And trust me, academics is extremely important. You'll be very proud of the education you receive here at Washington after you move on to the middle school. And I assure you, if we continue to work together and we get that homework done, things will work out great. We're pretty healthy so far, knock on wood, but continue to urge students to wash hands and get plenty of rest and stay healthy and just good healthy practice. I believe I counted about 7 students absent today. That's actually, and we're in the middle of January, that's actually a number we might see maybe even in October. So that's, right now things are going pretty well there, but continue to do that. The car line in the afternoons, I was just looking out the window there at dismissal. We're getting backed up into the Wilson and Mao Avenue interchange where the 4 stop signs are. We have to stay out of that area by basically police orders. So a couple things could happen. If we squeeze up a little bit more, remember after all 4 buses are up here, you don't have to wait on the corner and leave that open. Once all 4 buses are here, move up cars, don't wait on the corner. Maybe move up as tight as you can. Now, don't get in an accident or anything, but be safe. Move up, condense yourselves. The other option might be maybe some of the folks at the end of the line, if they want to wait maybe another minute or two, wait till 3:37, 3:38 maybe, and then pull up. Or come here, that might work out a little bit better if some people could do that. But we want to try and get out of the Wilson and Mao interchange as much as we can there, down where the teachers pull out. that area is really actually off limits there. It gets too tight. Okay? And last thing, look for science fair papers coming very soon. The PTO science fair will be in middle to late February, and that's going to be lots of fun, but we want people to get involved with that. Look for that paperwork coming very soon. Thanks for joining me on this week's Chalk Talk. Take care.